It's funny, I used to do makeup with Moriah all the time.
And how was that?
I mean, we don't talk anymore.
So a quick timeline. Last year, Moriah came to me looking for help with her boyfriend. She tells me all these horrible things about this guy. I research, learn horrible things, present the evidence to her. Then they broke up. But just before the concert, she got back together with him.
I talked to him.
Why did you do that? Moriah said that she talked to him for 4 hours and everything he said made sense, so she believes him.
I know it's her life, but I'm not okay with that.
No.
After the concert, Moriah turns her back on Veronica and tells my dad that certain things Veronica had said weren't true about Moriah's ex-boyfriend, and my dad reiterates that to me. I reiterate that to Veronica, and it wasn't received well.
She said the reason the family didn't like him was because of me. Everything before was a lie, but Ethan had the same story that I had.
Moriah told me that he actually had another girl that was either his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, but that he had a kid with this other woman.
I mean, talk about scum of the earth.
But after she got back together with him, Barry then went from calling him the scum of the earth to being one of his biggest supporters and wanting the whole family to sit down and talk to him. And then I was the instigator. I was the problem. But then they broke up again a few weeks later, for good. It looks like after the whole thing, he was the bad guy.
Hi.
Hey.
We're just having fun. We're talking about makeup.
Nice.
Moriah and I were so close. There was days where I talked to her more than I talked to you. And now I haven't talked to her in months.
Maybe
It's
look at it
frustrating.
more. I think maybe
I cared about her as a sister.
try looking at it more
But she doesn't care
instead
about
of
me.
her.
If she cared, in 8 months, she would have called me and apologized. I've asked for apologies. I've asked to talk through it. She doesn't care. That's the part that's really hurtful.
Hey, Moriah, I want to talk about your hair.
Oh, okay. I love talking about my hair.
I know.
Well,
I changed my hair color. If you haven't noticed, I like it.
Why black?
Well, you can't just become a new person or anything, but changing your hair kind of can point you in that direction. I'm in a transitional spot in my life. I did end up going back with my ex for a while. I mean, it was definitely a heated thing. Everybody was telling me what they thought and what I should or shouldn't do. And I kind of just needed to figure it out for myself. But now, I'm not in a relationship. I've learned in life you make decisions, and those decisions will come with good or bad consequences for you and the people around you. And that kind of happened with me and Veronica. We were close, and at times I confided in her about some stuff that kind of got blown out of proportion, and then that was when I started realizing I don't think I should take everything to this person because some of it is made a bigger deal than I originally thought it was, you know. I had to let that friendship go. It wasn't healthy, but I know a lot of that is my fault. I knew I needed to apologize to Veronica, and I was kind of debating, like, phone call, text, letter. I was like, oh, Lord knows I'm just gonna write.
So this letter was given to you through Micah?
Yes. There's not much to be said about it. I could read it if you'd like. Hey, Veronica, this is Moriah. I wanted to write you and try my best to say I'm sorry for the way I've treated you. I know things will never be the same again. It's hard living with some of the choices I've made and the things I've done. Thank you for still caring when you had every reason not to. I don't trust myself anymore. I keep hurting people close to me I love and care about because I'm selfish and I think about myself more than others, I guess. I know there's a lot more to be said, but for now, sincerely, Moriah.
At least she tried to apologize.
You know Micah made her write that note.
I did not make her write that note.
I like read it and then got really annoyed with it. I would apologize for my actions rather than saying I'm hurt. There's not one time where she said, I'm sorry I lied about you to everybody.
I'm sorry for the way I treated you. Is that?
The way she treated me like garbage, yes, but she lied. That was the main thing. She got your dad to call me a liar on the phone. When I was telling the truth, and now that the truth is out, nobody's apologized.
I don't want there to be any like bad blood there, but there is. Anytime there's somebody that has a very like strong, assertive personality, I have a really hard time like standing up to them. But I'm working on it.
I've never been vindictive to her. I've always tried to support her and look out for her.
Veronica has a lot of resentment towards Moriah and my dad.
Your dad called me a liar. He called you up and was like, she is a liar.
No, I was talking to him. And
he called me a liar.
He said you lied.
Veronica has said many times, your dad thinks I am a liar, not have lied, a liar. To my knowledge, my dad doesn't think Veronica's a liar. Unfortunately, it kind of seems like Veronica's gonna speak it into existence.
He called me a liar. That is my character, a liar. Nobody stood up for me when that happened. Everybody just walked away.
I've gotten angry. It's been difficult. I feel like I no longer fit in. I'm no longer wanted or welcome.
Have you ever been in a room and you feel alone?
Okay, I don't.
They don't care.
They're not singling you out.
Who else? Who else have they done this to? Olivia. They called her a thief.
Moriah did.
And was it true? No.
Yeah, I never got the full story.
And her apology was half-ass. It was done to save her butt.
Maybe.
The apology was not authentic.
I understand that Moriah and my dad, disrespected Veronica, but she's at fault too, and I don't think she necessarily sees it.
So I feel like I'm trying to ride the line of not doing what I feel like Ethan did. Like early on in Ethan's relationship, his wife was struggling with our family. Like he took Olivia's side very quickly and basically got in a fight with my dad. Didn't talk to my mom or dad really much at all. And I'm just like, I don't want anything close to that. So as far as you and I, because this argument happens almost once a month, how can we move past it? What if they don't give an apology like you would like?
I will have no relationship with them.
Then where does that put me?